Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the April 29th, 2015 meeting of the Merrimack Zoning Board of Adjustment. And before we get into any of the petitions, I just want to make the announcement that there are only 3 of us this evening. And we do have 2 items on the agenda. You do have the choice of continuing it till next month or us hearing it tonight. But if we hear it tonight with only 3 people, it has to be a majority vote of all 3 for your item to pass. So I'm going to ask Ben Forleo. Is that Ben Forleo?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you want to be heard tonight? Okay.
Okay.
And I'm also going to ask Duco, is it Duco Development? Ducal, do you want to be heard tonight, or do you want to wait for the next meeting when we have more members? Okay. All right.
You understand now, if 1 says no and 2 says yes, it ain't going to pass.
It's going to fail.
It's going to fail.
You have to have all 3 votes in the affirmative for your item to pass.
That's right. All 3 items, all 3 of us have to say yes. I don't know what the rest of the, I'm not trying to scare you. I just want you to understand what happens. Some people say, well, there's 3 people there, 2 to 1 is going to make it. It isn't going to make it. All 3 have to say yes. If it's 2 yes and 1 no, it fails. Okay, so it's your call. Talk a little louder, please.
What happens if it fails?
You'd have to petition for a rehearing.
A rehearing.
Okay, but we could do.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right, then we're okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so the petition of Ben Forleo in Leo Bossy Revocable Trust, which is item on our agenda number 3, will be continued to the May 27th meeting. Is that agreeable?
Is there any other earlier meetings?
No, we meet once a month unless there's an emergency.
Okay.
At 7 o'clock here.
Right, 7 o'clock, same time, same bat place or whatever it is. So you're all set with that, so we'll continue it to May 27th. All right. Lenny, would you sit in for Rich?
That's it.
All right, would you make, okay, I make the motion to allow the continuance of item number 3 to next month?
That's this one.
This one here is going to be continued.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
I move
else
that we
is new to me?
postpone Article 3, Ben Leo petitioner, Leo Bossy Revocable Trust owner, variance under section 3.02, sorry, 3.05 of the zoning ordinance to permit construction of a single-family home 22.9 feet from the front property line, whereas 30 feet is required, and 35.8 feet from the rear property line, whereas 40 feet is required. Parcel is located at 3 Sunset Drive in the R Residential District, Aquifer Conservation District, Wellhead Protection Area. Tax map 3C, lot 008, case number 2015-12.
That was the one that you just continued.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And Lenny's sitting in for Rich tonight. And would you lead the Pledge of Allegiance?
Let's go for it. Till he turns around. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Tony, would you read the preamble, please?
Yes, I will. I think. If I can find it. I had it here a minute ago. Here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For the benefits of those who have not attended these hearings, the procedure is as follows. The petition will be heard in order that they were posted in the legal notice. However, the chairman may change the order with consent of the board to expedite the public hearing as appropriated. We allow each petitioner to state why his or her petition should be granted. Following the petition statement, any abutter or interest party is allowed to speak for or against the petition. In the interest of getting all the facts, we will go around a second time. The board may elect testimony at any point, but we cannot allow any cross discussion. All questions must be directed to the board. Also, we ask that you do not repeat yourself or your neighbor's testimony. If you wish to just indicate currency, please do so. After hearing all the facts regarding the petition, the chairman will close the public hearing, and the board will deliberate and vote on the petition before moving on to the next petition. The zoning board is empowered to legalize the breaking of the town zoning ordinance, and this is not done lightly. State law and local ordinance set out the criteria that must be met in order for the board to grant your petition. I remind you that it is your responsibility to provide your case so that the board has justification to grant a petition. The minimum requirements are listed on the form you received from the Community Development Office, and it will be helpful if you would proceed on that basis. Please turn off cell phones and pages. Would you please? Would all the people who plan to testify please stand up to be sworn in? Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help you God? I do. Okay.
You all set?
I'm all set.
All right, we have just one item this evening, and this is DuCal Development LLC petitioner and Burke Family Revocable Trust owner, special exception under section 2.02.1B2 of the zoning ordinance to permit an accessory dwelling unit, which is an ADU, in the R1 residential district located at 7 Tomasian Drive, tax map 4B, lot 012-01, case number 2015-13. I hope 13's a lucky number for you. And what we'd like you to do is to start off with the points of law that you've filled out here to request the ADU.
Mike.
It should be a bright green when you turn it on.
It is green.
Bright green.
Oh, there we go. Bright green. All right. My name is Errol Dewey Maslar, member of DuCal Development, and with me is Jeff Burke, owner of the property. So with this form, do I start on...
Would you just pull the mic a little
Yeah, I'm
closer to you,
sorry.
please?
With this form, do I start on the first page or the second where it lists the numbers?
Special exception for an
Got it.
accessory dwelling unit that
Yep.
you've typed.
Okay. The Zoning Board of Adjustment may grant the special exception for an accessory dwelling unit provided that the application meets all the following criteria. Please describe how the proposed ADU complies with the following requirements. The specific site is an appropriate location for such a use or uses in terms of overall community development because this site is an appropriate location for an accessory dwelling unit. Creating spaces that allow families the flexibility to age in place benefits the community by creating more affordable housing options for residents of Merrimack. This is a residential use in a residential neighborhood. 2, the use as developed will not adversely affect the neighborhood and shall produce no I can't even say that word.
Diminutive?
Dimension of real estate values in the neighboring area because this home is a is consistent in size and price range with surrounding residences. The home essentially the home is essentially aesthetically pleasing and consistent with the quality and nature of surrounding homes. Thus, this home will not adversely affect the values of homes in the neighborhood.
All right, would you just stop for a moment
Yep.
here? Lenny, questions? Tony? All right, go ahead.
Is it possible to add something as we're talking, or
No.
just read?
No,
Okay.
then you can fill us in after we're all done,
Got it.
if we have any
Okay.
questions.
Okay. 3, there will be no nuisance or serious hazard to vehicles or pedestrians because the ADU unit will be used as a residence. It is designed for easy access with 3-foot wide door openings, bathroom with grab bars, proper egress windows for easy access in case of emergency. The use will not add any noticeable vehicle or pedestrian traffic.
Questions?
Nope.
All right,
4, that an adequate parking area is provided for motor vehicles on this premises because the home and ADU will have adequate paved parking for at least 6 cars, plus 3 cars in an attached garage. The amount of parking exceeds that of most 4-bedroom homes.
Nothing.
all set, go ahead, please.
5, the ADU is contained within or will be in addition to an existing or proposed single-family detached dwelling. The ADU will be contained within the home. It is planned for the walkout level of the basement. It will be accessed through the main house and the rear of the house, where the grade gently slopes to the doors for comfortable and safe access.
Okay.
6, the ADU contains no more than 1 bedroom. The ADU has only 1 bedroom. The bedroom has several egress windows.
Go ahead.
7, the ADU does not exceed 1,000 square feet in area or 50% of the area of heated living space within the principal dwelling unit in area, whichever is smaller. The main home is 1,800 square feet, allowing up to 900 square feet for an ADU. The ADU designed will only be 680 square feet, thus less than the maximum allowed under the ordinance.
All right.
Okay,
8, the ADU is contained internally to the principal dwelling unit. Yes, see plans, which we included in the package.
Right.
9, the ADU occupancy is to be restricted to family members only, with the term family defined as individuals related by blood, marriage, or adoption to the fee simple owner occupants of the principal dwelling unit. Yes, the ADU will be occupied by the owner's mother. 10, the ADU is designed to remain functionally dependent on the principal dwelling unit and will not have provisions for separate utilities, garages, driveways, yard, and other similar amenities. All utilities, garages, driveways, and amenities are common with the main house.
all right.
Is that
Yeah,
where you want me to stop?
That's it,
Okay.
yeah. If you hold on just a moment.
Sure.
Lenny, questions?
Just a point of clarification.
Mm-hmm.
On our information sheet, it says that this property will be serviced by an on-well site. Municipal water is available on that street, so is this, it's just a point of clarification.
Yeah, I apologize. That would be a mistake. The town water is already connected, hooked up, and the meter is set.
So you'll have town water with septic.
Correct. Yep.
Thank you. That's it.
You're all set? Okay, I'm going to open the public hearing. Is there anyone who'd like to testify for this ADU, or anyone who'd like to testify against it? Right, I'll close the public hearing, and could I have a motion, please?
Madam Chairman,
Yes.
I
go
make a
ahead.
motion to variance, no, excuse me, special exemption under section 2.02, semicolon 1B, and zoning ordinance to permit an accessory dwelling, an ADU, in a residential area district located at 7 Tamasian Drive, tax map 4B Lot 012-01, Case 2015-13.
Second.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And to add,
Tony, you wanna put in the,
I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
And I want to add on the special, execute a declaration of covenants for the existing dwell unit will be provided by staff, and payment of the Hillsborough County Registry of Deeds records fee for recording of the delegation of the convoy for accessory dwelling unit be added on with the, my motion.
I'll still second it.
All right, thank you.
It's kind of messy, but.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? You have a 3-0-0 vote. You're all set.
Thank you very much. Thanks
You're
for hearing us tonight and your
13
time.
was a lucky number.
Yes.
Remember, you got 30 days.
Yeah.
You should hold off, because somebody may say they don't want it.
Okay,
And
Okay.
You can still start, you can do it.
okay.
You can
But
start.
you take the
you
chance
take
in
a
case
chance.
somebody pops up and says, oh, all of a sudden, well, I don't want this done.
I
Right.
gotcha.
Okay. And staff will provide me with the language you want?
Yeah, we can email you over the documents.
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right, do we have any discussion of any possible actions or other items? Donna? Tony?
Nope.
Lenny? Okay, approval of minutes.
I would move that we postpone, approval of the minutes of the March 25th, 2015 meeting until there are more of the members present.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Do I hear an adjournment?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
I'm sorry?
Tony made a motion to adjourn.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lenny seconds it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion, meeting adjourned.
You can monitor a deer yard without disturbing them, which is one of the key things the state encourages you to do. And since we have a state-recognized deer yard in town, it'd be interesting to find out how many deer there actually are using that, things like that. So I'd suggest that maybe what John and I do